What's going on, everybody? It's Baby Sloth here, back at it again, bringing you a brand new video. And if you want to see more reviews on my channel like this, please like this video down below and consider subscribing to the channel. Now, Carlos Lopez is the man on show today, and he's a very interesting card for a few different reasons. Now, first of which, he has a medium-high work rate, which is really strange considering that he's a striker, and at least I haven't noticed any other strikers on the game that have this work rate. I'm sure that some do, but it's just pretty rare to see in a striker. Now, he does have a 4-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves. The 4-star weak foot is very good on a striker, the 3-star skill moves not so much, but not that many people do use skill moves to their full effect, so it's not a huge detriment to the card. Now, looking at his actual face stats, he's got 90 pace, an 82 shot and an 82 dribble, 73 pass and 72 physical. Now, the physical is relatively high for a striker, and the pass is pretty much decent for a striker. Now, I brought him for 11,000 coins, which is pretty cheap for an inform with his stats, and he has scored 10 goals for me in 7 games. Now, I did disconnect from 2 of those games, so his goals to game record is actually pretty decent. Now, it gets pretty interesting when you actually look at his actual in-game stats. His pace, obviously up there, very good off the mark, 95 acceleration, 85 sprint speed, decent attack positioning in 80, but there, that massive standout, 89 finishing. Now, just remember that Lopez is a 80 rated card overall, and another card that has similar finishing to him is that Roberto Firmino that is in form, and he has 90 finishing. So just think, if Lopez gets a few more informs with his pace and with his finishing that high, this guy's going to be a problem. It's going to be a real problem if he continues to get informs, because his stats are really good, and I can tell from playing with him his finishing is very, very good. He's very capable in front of goal. And again, another crazy standout stat is his balance. For someone that's not that small, 5'9", you usually see players like Giovinco with really high balance because they're absolutely tiny, but Lopez isn't that small, and he's got 98 balance, and that definitely shows in game. But although he's not very strong, so it's kind of a bit of a flip of a coin, but he can kind of survive if he is being pressed on the ball because that balance is quite high. And again, he's got quite high aggression in 84, being pretty impressive considering as a striker you want him to be fighting for them balls, and he generally does. But now we're going to take a look at the in-game clips and see what Lopez was capable of. Right off the bat, you're seeing the kid slide the ball into the back of the net like it's nothing. What more do you want from your striker? No, but seriously, he was incredibly clinical in front of goal, Lopez. I was really impressed with his finishing. Like I said earlier, considering that he's only got an 80 overall rating on his card, and to have 89 finishing is really impressive. Putting it near post there like it's no problem. He was really impressive in front of goal. Any situation I felt confident shooting from. Here you see me outside the backs, kabing, kaboom, in the back of the net. No problem for Lopez. Like I said, I was really impressed with his finishing. 89 is very high for an 80 rated card, and if this guy continues to get informed, he's going to be a serious problem. Another thing that was very good about him, obviously his pace. He's a speed merchant, 95 acceleration, 85 sprint speed. He gets up to his top speed very quickly, and he can get into positions and score goals from them because he's able to burst past defenders and make good runs. Here you see him get a very tidy back to goal finish, not the easiest to complete, but he's finding himself in the right positions to be attacking them goals. Now, I hear you saying, does he have a good long shot? Was he decent from distance? Well, I didn't get too many clips, but just look at this. Boom! He had a Barrett 50 cal of a long shot. He was very good from distance. I took a few long shots with him. It was a bit of a struggle to get used to how much power to put on the ball because his actual power stat wasn't the highest, so you had to hold the button down for some time. But once you got it down, you can see there clearly in the background, he had no problem putting the ball away from distance. Another thing I wanted to touch upon is his work rate. Now, I know it said that he had a medium-high work rate, which is pretty strange from a striker. You would think that he'd be trotting back to try and help the defence, but in general, I really didn't see him, you know, tracking back to help the defence. He wasn't out of position much. You can see in the background there, he's making a good attacking run, bursting through on goal, low-driven shot. My God, put him in your weekend league squad. No, I'm joking. But yeah, he seemed to have no problem with his work rates. They didn't seem to hinder him. He was always in the right place at the right time for me. So I recommend just trying him out and see if you find that the work rates are different. Like I said, I only played the 7 games with him, and 2 of them were disconnects, so maybe if you played with him for a longer extended period of time, you might notice something like that, but I definitely didn't. I thought that he played like a regular striker, making great attacking runs, and he was a real threat. Now on to the things that I thought was bad about the card. I thought that his dribbling wasn't the greatest, and I thought the fact that he had no 4-star skill moves was a bit of an issue, but some people don't play with skill moves, so that's obviously not a problem. And I think with his dribbling, you know, you can't expect everything from him. He is only an 80 rated card, and I really do think he's great value for money, and I definitely would recommend using him. In the weekend league, I reckon he can probably cut it if you're a competent player. Definitely got the finishing to do so, and he definitely makes the runs to do so, so he has no problem picking up goals. So I would recommend him for the weekend league if you are struggling for coins. Obviously, if you've got a few more coins, there are a few better options out there. But overall, Lopez, I thought it was a really impressive card and a really interesting card to use, and definitely would recommend it. If you enjoyed this review and you'd like to see more on my channel, please smash the like button down below and consider subscribing to the channel. It really means a lot to me. But that's it from me, guys. Thank you for watching and have a great day.